Today, we're talking about contact of the golf ball, one of the major features of distance. Hi, I'm Steve Wynn from Swing Golf Academy. I'm over here today at Riverside Driving Range and Golf Course over in South Carolina. I know, I'm from New York, but I'm down here right now. We're gonna make a quick video for you. Okay, so we're talking about the strike of the golf ball, and this is gonna give you more distance, more power on your shots, cleaner hits, nice straight shots right down the fairway. So what we're talking about is ball contact, where the club is going to hit the ball. A lot of people feel it's supposed to hit behind the ball and pick it up in the air. A lot of beginners think that's not good. That's not what we want to do. We want that nice downward strike hitting down through the ball into the ground as the ball rolls up the face, takes off. That's what we're looking for today. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to work on ball contact. That's going to make the ball compress better, get further down the fairway. Straighter shots too. We're not going to have side spin, or less side spin I should say. So what we're looking for is when the club is going to contact the ball. So as it's coming through the impact zone, a lot of people tend to hit behind the ball thinking they have to lift the ball up in the air with the club. That's not the case. That's not what we want to do. We want to compress the ball. So we want to hit down through the ball. The ball rolls up in a half a second, hits the ground, ball takes off at the right dynamic loft of the club. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. We're going to gain some yards as well on this because we're going to have some nice downward compression and maybe even a forward shaft lean. Okay, one of the first rules of good contact is where the bottom of your swing is. So think of the swing as like a giant circle. If you want to say like a giant hula hoop that would go around in a circle here. The bottom of the swing is right in the middle of your stance, right? We need to move that bottom of the swing forward in the stance. Why? The reason we do this is that when we had the bottom of the swing in the middle of our stance, the ball is here. The tendency, especially for beginner golfers, is to try to hit that little wedge spot right between where the ball and the ground meet. It's a very difficult thing to do. You have the bounce of the club that gets in the way. It's a hard angle to hit at. The percentage of hitting it clean is so little. You might get 1 or 2 and hit a decent shot once in a while, but for the most part, it's very, very hard to do. So we want that downward strike. We want to hit the ball, hit down on the ball through the ground as the ball's taking off. So we have to move the bottom of our swing from this point to about here. Now, how do we do that? One of the best ways to do it is our weight shift. If we're not getting our weight shifted onto our front foot and posting on this front leg, we are not going to have the downward strike on there. If our weight is too central, so we come through here, that's not good. Every once in a while you might catch a good shot. The typical problem for beginner golfers is they fall backwards. So they'll swing and they'll come backwards and they'll hit here, which makes it very, very difficult. The reason they're doing it is they're trying to help the ball up in the air. We don't want to help the ball up in the air. We want to hit down on the ball, which makes it go up in the air. Okay, that's the right way to make the shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our low point to about 1 or 2 inches in front of the ball. The best way to do that again is weight shift. So as we come through the shot, we want to shift our weight onto our front foot, pushing off our back foot, but not pushing over past our knee as we hit the ground here and then turn through. Okay, one of the greatest ways or greatest drills to do that are the walkthrough drill. The walkthrough drill is simply going to change our weight onto our front foot. This is great for beginner golfers that's never picked up a club before. This will really help you in your ball striking. For baseball players that are switching over to play golf, they have a tendency to lean on their back foot. We need to get their weight onto their front foot. And all-around golfers, if it's just the beginning of the season, this is a great drill to do on the range or whichever, just to kind of get your feeling back for the season. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing, and we can start off with a short little swing, just something like here. And then when we get the club to about here, we're going to step our back foot over our front foot. Okay, this is going to change our weight distribution onto our front foot. At first, it's not going to be too much of a drastic difference for you because you're still going to lean back. And you'll see as you step over, you'll fall backwards a little bit. That's when you know you still don't have enough weight shift over. We want our weight shift to be on our front foot. If anything, we're falling down the fairway, towards the fairway. So it's going to be a step-through drill just like this. And that's it, just like that. That's going to help us get our weight shift onto our front foot and hit down on the ball. So we're going to do that a bunch of times. Do it 10 times, 20 times, whichever. If you're just standing there waiting on a driving range for a spot to open, just take the club, simple walkthrough. One hand is fine. That's good to kind of get you in the right hitting motion, getting that weight shift in the right spot. Now we're going to do it with the full swing. Again, you're not trying to kill the ball. Just a nice smooth shot, walk through. Nice smooth shot, walk through. You want to keep doing this. Also, it helps loosen up a lot of your hips, your knees, that kind of thing, so you can get that walk through into the right spot. Now, you can hit a ball like this. Give a comment down below about what you think. We're going to hit some down the range, but before that, we're going to finish up what we were talking about the walkthrough drill. So on the walkthrough drill, as we come through at impact, as the hands get to roughly about this area here, you really can't do it too early. You want to step this back foot over the front. So as you do it again here, step through. Right, so we want that good turn. It also helps with our hip rotation coming through the shot. So it's a good added benefit that we're not even working on at this point. So it's here, step through, turn. Now again, you can hit balls with it. So let's hit a ball with it. Do a nice step through drill, nice and easy. Pretty good shot right down the middle. So that's what we want to do. We want to have that weight shift over. See, I hit ball first, then ground, divot came after the ball. That's what we want. So now what we want to do is, after we get a good feel for that, we feel like our weight is shifting good onto that front foot, right? Now we're going to do it with keeping our back foot down. Don't move the back foot, but feel that weight shift onto the front. We still want to post on this leg. We want to feel, as we turn through the shot, the leg and your shoulders are all in line straight as you're facing your target. So it's going to look something like this. The regular swing is really all it is. Let's do that one more time. All right. So that's what you're looking to do on a practice swing like that. We want to take a divot. That's great. We can practice taking a divot. I know this range is a little beat up. It's early season, so grass ain't growing yet. Just like that. So the step through drill, it's good to get your weight position in the right spot. But after you do this drill, we're going to do another one. Hey guys, just breaking in to ask you to like and subscribe and maybe make a comment. Okay, so that walkthrough drill is going to really help us get our weight shift to the correct spot. Make us weight shift over to our front foot. Again, we want, if you don't know, we want 60 to 70% of the weight on our front foot, really 70%. You can even, for irons, you can even start with most of the weight on the front foot already. When we come through, we got all of it on there. So the walkthrough drill is going to help you tremendously on getting the weight shift over to the correct side where we can compress the ball. Another way to make sure we have great weight shift is we're just going to tap our back foot twice after we swing. So we're going to swing, weight on the front foot, tap with the back foot. Okay? The more you do that, the more fluent you'll get at it. Your balance will improve from it. So we want to do a nice easy swing, tap the back foot. Okay? Do it one more time. You could even feel like you're sliding your back foot towards your front foot. This is a typical thing I do. Scotty Scheffler does it too. He does a little better. And I just slide my back foot up. So that's a good feeling you can get where there's no weight on your back foot or very, very little weight on your back foot. That's kind of like what you want to do. So these two drills are going to help you tremendously on moving the bottom of the strike. So you hit the ball first, then the ground. We'll hit it nice and clean and compress it. And it's going to look something like this.
Wow!
So that was our lesson for today, all about ball striking. I had a great time showing it to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a lot out of it. Again, weight shift onto the front foot is a key. So let's get that done. Let's get those shots more down the fairway or on greens in regulation. So if you like this lesson, follow us for more. Like and follow, like, subscribe. Follow us also at swinggolfacademy.com for lessons and online lessons, in-person lessons. And I'll see you there.